Baba. Ah, Baba. We're a little late today, but that's okay. I had some stuff to do this morning. Let's continue on with some Endwalker patch content. And I might need to mute in a bit for a little while, but we'll probably be in a cutscene. So, I think it'll be fine. Just some inspectors coming into the house. Right. We were getting scammed with a Stydian last time. Yeah, it's that boy. Yeah, at least you also noticed him. Uh, yeah, at least he spotted the scammer before. Good job, Estinian. You've grown. Oh, Blackie. You've gone and made him cry, Estinian. Oh. There, there, Estinian. Go walk the boy to the gate. Now I must go get Graha. I love teleporting. Teleporting is my favorite pastime. is my Graha?
Ah, Urgika, my good man. Would you be so kind as to...
What's up?
Isn't this a pleasant surprise?
Yeah.
I wish you had sent word ahead. I thought I was having visions for a moment there.
Aww. What are you two working on?
Raha and I have been compiling old records of the students' activities.
I see.
We were able to locate several accounts in the archives of Numenon, but the bulk of our documents was lost along with the Isle of Fowl.
Yeah, no, that makes sense, yeah.
But what brings you to the Annex, my friend? Surely you haven't come all this way just to watch us shuffle dusty papers around?
I'm here for adventure. Do you want to go on an adventure? Stiny and I got
The treasure
scammed.
vault of Alzadal III.
Yeah.
And you're looking for companions to join you on this expedition.
Are either of you willing?
I would dearly love to accompany you, of course, but I'm afraid I'm committed to another task. On
Makes
the
sense.
subject of which I had hoped to ask for your assistance.
Okay, what's up?
Then again, it's not so urgent that it can't wait until you've returned. You should go, Raha. I'll stay here and mind the shop, as it were.
Are you sure? I'd hate to leave you short-handed.
Oh, I love him. I love him so much.
I'm sure. Just try to be back before too many moons have passed.
Well, I guess we're off on another adventure already.
Come on, Raha. Let's go. Thank
Have
you
you
to
asked
take my
anyone else
boy.
to come along?
It's just me, Stinian, and you.
Then might I suggest we invite your Stola?
Sure, we can go invite you, Stola.
Ever since the Scions disbanded, she spent most of her time cloistered within the Great Google Library, hoping to piece together a method to traverse the rift.
Makes sense.
It would seem, however, that whatever wisdom she sought there was not to be found. She arrived in Charlian the other day. We spoke briefly before she began her search of Numenon. Considering what you've told us of Alzadal's extraordinary feats, I do believe your Stola would be more than interested to hear what you have to say.
Yippee!
Splendid! Then let us head to the archives at once.
Wait, before you go. I have another potential member to volunteer, if you've room to spare. Urianger. He sent the students a request for materials, you see. Treatises on the architecture of treasure vaults and the like.
Yeah, post Endwalker. We're going on a walk. With
From
my
what I
cat
can
boy, my
gather,
cat girl.
The Loporrits wish to build their own vault
Yeah.
for the people of Atheris to explore, and are looking for inspiration to help make it a memorable experience. So, why not take Urianger with you? Let him study Alzadal's legacy firsthand.
None can deny the benefit of seeing something with your own eyes. If our expedition leader has no objections, I say we extend Urianger an invitation once we've spoken with your Stola.
Safe travels, you two. But don't forget, I'd still like your help with that other matter I mentioned.
Of course, of course.
Right. Then it's off to the library.
Library time. Hello, Puddingwood. Wonder if Puddingwood ever actually found an 8 pudding. Huh. Is your Stola sleeping on books? Oh my goodness, she is. She's taking a nap on the books.
I've never known your Stola to doze off in the middle of research before.
Appa, appa.
Close my eyes for one moment. How long have you two been here?
Oh, a while. I didn't want to wake you.
Nor did I want to fall asleep. I must have been studying for 2-3 days straight before exhaustion finally claimed me. As you know, I've been researching ways to travel from the source to one of its reflections. Well, looking for hints at least. I don't expect to find a simple set of instructions tucked away in some dark corner of the library. So I've been skimming through the stacks, hoping to uncover even a partial mention of any similar feats in the past. A means to travel between worlds exists, and you can be sure I will find a way to employ it. So I promised Runar, but 'twould seem I've set myself a nigh impossible task.
You needn't be so hard on yourself. The leap I made with the Crystal Tower was not achieved in an afternoon. It was the culmination of a collective effort spanning generations.
Oh, you think me discouraged? I assure you, 'tis quite the opposite. A daunting challenge and the time to sink my teeth into it. I feel like a fresh-faced student again.
A scholar in her element.
Indeed. Was there something else you wish to ask of me?
Yeah, you want to go on an adventure? There's a treasure vault.
Alzadal is no minor figure in Harnish history, and much is known about his family. But this is the first I've heard of a descendant surviving a trip to another world. If those tales are true, then he may have left behind some clue as to how it was accomplished.
The treasure vault?
An invitation to delve into one of the world's lingering mysteries. As if I could refuse.
Yay, treasure vault.
And whence do we embark upon this expedition?
I gotta go talk to our ranger.
Achiali, by ship. But before that, we thought to extend an invitation to Urianger as well. He was in Thalmazane last we heard.
Then by all means, let us recruit him and be on our way.
Yippee! What's been at it? Let's see, where do we have to go next? Oh, down there. Right, that was, yeah, over there. Crystal. I know how to get around Charlian. Yes, I definitely do. There. It's doing. All right. Pretty. Yeah, okay. Oh. Ranger.
Ah, our illustrious champion. Cloaked in the mantle of the common explorer, fame set aside in thy pursuit of simple adventure.
You got a treasure
I'm
vault?
told a new expedition is in the offing.
Treasure vault?
And thee, as ever, thou art the picture of strength.
Aww.
You've been keeping yourself busy, I trust?
True to our plan, Thancred and I embarked upon a pilgrimage of sorts, with an eye for gauging the state of those lands through which we passed. Our travels were interrupted, however, by a request for aid from our befurred lunar allies. As you may recall, the Loperates had been seeking new purpose for the moon, another role through which it might serve to benefit mankind. The Forum have been working to advise them in this endeavor, but I return to offer mine own counsel.
And this has what to do with treasure vaults, exactly?
You have learned of my predicament from Mistress Cryle. I know not whence they acquired such knowledge, but the Loporrits now stand convinced that adventurers delight in treasure hunts.
I mean, we do.
Thus, with their newly built wonderland of riches and mystery, do they hope to entice all manner of daring delvers to the moon? So earnest and innocent was their desire to bring joy to the world that I found myself powerless to refuse them my cooperation.
See.
But what of you, my friends? Why are you come to Labyrinthos?
Treasure vault. Want you come?
Fascinating. This is indeed a most fortuitous opportunity. I should be honored to accept thine invitation.
It's treasure vault time.
How long hath it been, I wonder, when last our actions were not impelled by fate or desperation?
A while ago.
Aye, though I cherish the Scion's accomplishments, 'tis pleasant to not have the weight of the world upon our shoulders for a change.
Counting Istinian, we number 5 now, yes? Without knowing what traps or perils await unwary feet, we may be wise to refrain from recruiting others.
I agree. Between us, we should have the skills to handle whatever situation may arise. Shall we be on our way?
Yeah.
What, no time to spare a word for the grizzled old bard?
Nah. I think Red.
All is well, I trust?
A wasted trip, I'm afraid. I'd hoped to catch up with a former mentor while you parleyed with the rabbits, but it seems our paths were not to cross.
How was your pilgrimage?
Having an astrologian beside you on the road is surprisingly convenient. And it doesn't hurt that he's making strides with his light-hearted banter. In any case, as we made our way around Ilzabard, we saw that much of the continent was in various stages of chaos. A certain amount of disorder is to be expected.
It is
Final day's
Autobot.
over.
Thank you
People no
so
longer have a common
much.
threat
Let me just
binding them
ban that
together.
real quick. There we go. Didn't I?
That's the thing with these fledgling troubles, eh? You need to keep an eye out, lest they mature into full-grown headaches. So, for what reason have so many esteemed personages seen fit to gather?
Treasure vault. And come.
Beneath the waters of the bounty, you say? I see you've already stolen away my traveling partner with the promise of unexplored ruins and scholarly glory.
Nay, 'tis not for mine own indulgence, but rather the fulfillment of my commitment to the Loporrits.
Ah, of course. And if you have Estinian rounding out your group, you'll likely have all the members you need.
Feeling left out? I could put in a good word for you, if you like.
We may have been released from our obligations, but I'll never be free of that merciless wit of yours, will I?
No, never.
In all seriousness, 'tis best I sit this one out. Too many former scions consorting with one another might be seen as a cause for concern in certain quarters. I'll return to my usual reconnaissance and scout out the situation in the Far East.
Yeah.
Feel free to share if you come across any interesting revelations.
I have cookies. You want cookies?
Till we meet again.
Alright. You'll miss out on the picnic, but whatever.
Shall we also hasten our departure? Sir Estinian will wonder what hath become of us.
Ah, I'm sure he's fine. If he wasn't, he should have used the link probe by now. Oh. Do love me some teleporting. Some expensive teleporting. Oh. And it's raining. Oh. Hmm. I had a little bit of cover at least. A little bit. Wow. Hey, I brought them. Money. It rain. Rain hard. Well, let's go. Hmm. I want to take Graha with me, but I don't know who to. Hmm.
I stand ever ready.
Alrighty. Stola, you can just wander behind us and explore the ruins whilst we clear it out. Hmm. Avocado.
This will hurt.
Hmm. Alrighty. I'll just face him this way, I guess. What are these things? Little mummies. Little gross mummy guys. Alright. Oh, that's cool. Got armadillos and a fucking marble. A gross little marble, dude. Such a gross little marble, dude.
This will hurt.
Let's do it this way.
You underestimate me. This will hurt.
Worm. Alright. Mummy guys. Why am I suddenly so tired? Ugh. I'm so cold, dude.
This will hurt.
Sick? I might be sick. I don't know. Got rid of the waterfall. See over here real quick. Ew, why is it red?
There.
Anyway, so EB. Super.
Allow me.
There we go. Yep. Down we go. This is cool.
If I may. This. No? Okay. That's a lot.
You underestimate me!
If I may.
Uh,
Together we shall overcome this.
There.
Sounds like I might have to mute.
All that I have and more I bring to bear. Be gone! Be gone! Be gone!
There.
Together we shall overcome this.
There. Allow me. There.
Be gone! You're mine!
There.
This will hurt. Together we shall overcome this. You underestimate me! You're mine! Make ready!
There.
Together we shall overcome this. Make ready!
I liked that guy. That guy was cool. He's a WoW player. That's cool. Oh, and we're spinning again.
You underestimate me!
I like that guy a whole lot more than the last guy. He's very respectful.
Be gone! You underestimate me!
I thought I haven't had a lag spike. I'm guessing that's because the water was in the thing. It's here? And it's spread. Okay.
If I may?
You underestimate me!
Yeah. This fight must be a pain in the ass for colorblind people. Spread. Those. He burst into light. Oh my goodness. That was fun. We still have the casting gear curse, though. I keep getting it. Oh. You guys really gonna stand on the spikes?
What have we here?
No, girl.
Tis
Oh.
not unlike a Hunnish alchemical furnace in design.
Well, there is one way we might find out.
We go touch it.
Stop! You mustn't touch it.
Oh. I know that person. What is it? Tell us about it.
Vritra! Oh, my apologies. Should I continue calling you Varshal?
You may address me as you wish. My nature is no longer a secret. Still, this is not a setting I imagined for our reunion. Surely you've not entered these ruins as common looters.
No, we wanted adventure.
Would that we could deny your accusations, but I fear you're not far from the truth.
Great Vritra, might we beseech thee to explain the nature of this strange contrivance?
It was crafted by our alchemists at my behest, for the purpose of sealing something away.
I'm gonna touch it, but you know you're still. You should totally touch it.
You and I will speak later.
Not the time for frivolity, my friend.
No.
This something of which thou speakest, might it be some manner of threat?
Perhaps I should simply show you.
Yeah.
I have lifted the seal, if only for the moment, by an authority only I possess.
A planar fissure?
No, my friend. Small though it may be, this is a functioning gate into the void.
Oh, Vitra, can I go in that? I sense fun.
I must admit, I am deathly curious to know how a void gate came to be hidden in the depths of these ruins.
To tell that tale, we must first peer far to the south, and even further into memory.
2 big sips, that's what you get. 2. Hydrated.
An age 5
I
millennia
drank.
past, when the Algan Empire sent an invading force to the shores of Merasidia, the southern people rallied around the commanding figures of Bahamut and Tiamat, and fought fiercely to repel the would-be conquerors. With Bahamut's defeat, however, the tide turned against them. Desperate to seize any advantage, the Mercidians resorted to summoning primal entities.
Uh-oh.
In response, Emperor Zande forged a covenant with the Cloud of Darkness, sovereign among the all-devouring denizens of the Void. Thus bolstered by icons on one side and Void Scent on the other, the two armies clashed in a battle of unspeakable carnage. So much death, so much loss.
I consider myself well versed in that period of history, yet you speak as one who witnessed it happen.
Indeed, I did. I heard Tiamat's roar of defiance and sped toward that war-torn land. Along with my sibling, Ajdaya. We dragons are not male or female as men are wont to classify, but elder sister is the closest a mortal tongue can come to describing what she meant to me. I was the last of our brood to hatch, and Ashdaya cared for me where my sire could not. Thus, I was with her when Tiamat rode. I was with her when she journeyed south, and I was with her when she fought against the Void-sent hordes. Yet no matter how many of their vile fiends we cast down, more rose from the abyss to take their place. Faced with an unwinnable war of attrition, Ashdaya risked her all on a final gamble. She plunged through the Void Gate itself to strike at the root of their strength. I tried to follow in her wake, determined to lend what aid I could. But even as I came upon Alag's glittering tower, I saw the rift close behind her. And Ashdaya has been lost to us ever since.
Oh.
I find I must retract my earlier claim of historical knowledge. Nowhere in the Crystal Tower's archives did I see mention of such noble sacrifice.
That does not surprise me. To Allagan eyes, it must have seemed as if a lone dragon, driven to madness, simply dove through the gate and did not return. For my part, I spent long years searching for the means to reunite with Ashdaya. Until I could search no more. Until Alag was dust, and the arts to open a void gate large enough to accommodate a dragon forever lost.
Yet you have the beginnings of a gate right here, under the control of a harnessed device.
My discovery came before Radzat-Han was founded. Though I scoured the lands for a method to cross the rift, it was beneath the sea that I chanced to find a natural planar fissure. It was, however, far too narrow to admit a worm's bulk. Only after our city rose upon the rock, and I could enlist the aid of our talented alchemists, did matters take a favorable turn. Their dedication was beyond reproach. Tirelessly, they worked to expand the fissure, and after decades of toil, it finally grew to a size that a child might pass through.
Not long ago, you told us that you called out to your kin, that Ashdaya's answer was silence. I suspect the conclusion to your tale is not a joyful one.
With hope in my heart, I used the simulacrum to cross the threshold. But no, I did not find her. What I found was a host of Void-sent, clamoring around the opening they had sensed. 'Twas but a moment, but enough. I had no choice but to retreat and allow the portal to contract once more.
The gate was a threat to your people. You had to decide between endangering Radzat-Han and abandoning your sister. You chose the latter.
'Twas not that thy sibling scorned thy call. 'Twas that she was trapped beyond a barrier through which neither roar nor dragon may pass. Even now, in the desolate world of the 13th.
I can scarce imagine your pain, yet it was wise not to linger in that place. Too long a sojourn, and even a being of your power risks being warped into a creature of the void. You've seen this phenomenon before, when we stepped into the darkness.
I remember when Neuro was purple.
Turned purple? Well, yes. His wounds had allowed the void's corruption to enter his body and twist his ether. Had it been allowed to progress much longer, I presume he would have been fully transformed.
Then there is little hope for Ashdaya.
Ah, no. I hadn't meant to. I speak only of possibilities. The scales of the first brood are extraordinarily resistant to ethereal fluctuations. They are the protective talisman's core components after all, and even the corruption I described would struggle to overcome. Of course. With the warding scale in one's possession, one could conceivably survive a stay in the 13th without being warped by its energies.
Be that as it may, it is too late to rescue my sister. 5,000 years too late. And now countless others look to me for guidance and protection. So when I sensed intruders in the ruins, I came only to ensure that the gate remained closed. That, and to secure the treasure, of course. I wish only to forget the rest.
Oops. We broke it. I'm gonna get scolded by your Stola too. Oh no. Well, time to fly. Oh, that hunt is so pretty. Oops. Oops. He's the legend of Drew. But it was also Estinian's idea. I just wanted to see it. Alright, you're still don't become a void scent. Alright. Of course. I mean, I did break all your constructs, but meanwhile, elsewhere. Where is elsewhere? That is most certainly elsewhere. Is that? Are these? Is that who I think it is? Hmm. Oh, bathroom again? Okay. Now let's go use that. Either. Whee! Oh, it's raining. I think it's bathroom break time. That umbrella is not doing anything for me right now. Let's read. Yeah, babe. Bathroom break time. Oh. Alright. Still raining. Alrighty. Right on motorbike. Oh. Did some cosmic exploration for the past couple of days, and I got my adventure plate looking prettier. I like it. Yeah. It only took like, considering I did all the red alerts and all the events, it didn't actually take all that long. But yeah, I want to get the couple pants that I don't have from there for glam stuff. So I'm looking forward to it. Did we give him his boat back? Yes, we're done with the boat. We don't need to go back. Y'shtola might need it, but... I did. I kidnapped it. Yeah. Yeah. Don't worry, I will be, once I have 20k, I'll put 10k back in. Yeah. I kidnapped it. I did get some crystals, and I got an orchestration as well. And I put that in the guild box. But yeah. Or the FC box. Community box? Community chest. Whatever that one called? Yeah. You had an ad. Alright. Yeah. I put some unaspected crystals. No, not that many. This menu. I got crystals and I was farming a few, but yeah. Not a whole lot, but what I could get. Oh, where's this? But yeah, I've been putting crystals in the chest and dyes, and I was gonna get onions, and then I realized they were the wrong onions, so I sold them. Cause there was the chocobo onions that I'm guessing Spec got and put in there, but yeah. I am not Estinian. But yeah. I got that from the thing, and I already had it apparently. So yeah. Okay, that makes more sense. But yeah, I was just gonna continuously put onions in the chest, but they were the wrong onions. So yeah. I did look up what it, like how to do that, but I was too confused. So yeah. Yeah. That makes sense on why we don't do it, because of the upkeep. But yeah. Back to Red Zone. But yeah, no, I'm glad that I liked cosmic exploration. I'm gonna keep doing it. But yeah. So yeah, if there's anything you want from cosmic exploration, just ask and I'll get it. But yeah. Let's see. Can I pick up the menu from here? Or do I have to be over there to do it? I think I have to be over there to do it, but yeah. I also got a Verdant partition, which I needed for Logan's house. From one of the wheel spins. That's also where I got the orchestration from, but yeah. Yeah, all the mech ups and stuff is fun. So I'm definitely going to continue to do that. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Yeah, probably shouldn't just, yeah. Have you guys tried farming?
responsibilities of mine office directly. Firstly, the treasure shall be sold for more convenient currency. Thence, invested into the trading port of Yedlamad. Our merchants must have their operations restored, their ships rebuilt. Commerce must flow once more. None were spared the tragedy of the final days. Of this, I am well aware. But an absence was created by the loss of Kalzal's consortium. And by filling it, we provide new means for our fishermen, our artisans, and others to bring their wares to distant markets.
And what of the children who were left without family to care for them?
That is a concern which weigheth heavily upon my mind. A simple gift of coin will soon be exhausted, leaving these young souls adrift on the fringes of our society.
Why not employ them?
Nay, a proper solution is needed, one which doth guarantee their welfare for years to come.
Yeah.
Thou hast surely seen how other nations rise to meet this challenge, adventurer. What dost thou deem the wisest course?
Adventurers Guild. No, we hate taxes. No. It takes a village to raise a child.
Of course, we must all look out for one another.
I do not want to
Let us put this
bring
idea
taxes
into
upon them.
A contract shall be written, requiring all who receive of Al-Zadal's treasure to commit a portion of their future earnings towards the running of an orphanage.
They still got taxes in the end, but
Now,
it's okay.
such an influential
Racism?
policy
No,
is
taxes.
of a worthy name.
There isn't racism in Radz-at-Han. Maybe in other places. But I just brought taxes upon the people. You evil? I'm sorry, but the orphans.
I believe I see thy reasoning.
There's no word else to say.
Kalzal should be remembered, not as the blasphemy which terrorized Thavnair, but as a hard-working
Oh,
and
goodness.
generous man who brought much wealth to our shores. Do any among you object to this proposition? Many here lost loved ones to the beasts.
In that time of strife, any one of us could have broken. Any one of us may have been taken by despair. When I think of Kalzal, I feel no hatred. Only a stinging regret that we could not save him as well. Isn't that right, men?
This bodes well for that boy. Mirad, was it? Perhaps he can cut ties with that shady peddler.
Then let it be done. Henceforth, this
Nabdeen, thou art to assemble a patrol and ensure that no child in this city liveth in squalor.
Yay.
Clerks, see to the management of our funds and make haste. Our citizens must not suffer a day more than is necessary.
Dragon and man, side by side in pursuit of a brighter morrow. Reminded of Ishgard.
Oh. Pistola? Okay. We'll go with. Okay. Going over there. Okay. Going in that direction. But I have to go in this direction to go that direction, because I'm using this to go in that direction. We're going in directions. Directions are happening. I was up. Now I am down, and now I have to go back up to get up. So then I might go down once more. I actually get to go up once more. It's a tiny little bit up, but it's still up.
Right, here we all are.
You discovered something new.
I took a closer look at that device. I was able to determine how it keeps the Void Gate sealed, but not how it might instead be employed to expand the opening. For that, I would need to reference the technique developed by Vritra's alchemists, no records of which appear to have survived the intervening years.
We know this, so why have you sent for us? Have you learned aught of value or not?
Patience, good sir. One must introduce the subject before launching into specifics. From what we understand, travel between worlds is accomplished by passing through the nebulous rift which exists between them. Picture, if you will, the moment you were called to the first.
Uh-huh. Picked up a thing and got a headache.
You touched a focus of some kind to help the Exarch pinpoint your location. His summoning spell then channeled the energies of the Crystal Tower to begin your journey to his world.
Oh yeah, I guess that makes sense.
The magics tore a hole in the wall separating source and shard. and cast you into the intervening nothingness. In that place, the laws of nature hold no sway.
I have a feeling I might have to meet again.
Yet even through this realm of temporal and spatial instability, you were borne safely to your destination in the first. The feat that guided you across such an unimaginable distance, both physical and metaphorical, was nothing short of a miracle.
Then what of the many void scent found in the source? Who guides them here, and how?
Like 5 people.
An excellent question. Though there are several methods by which the Void's denizens might intrude upon our world, the rituals of summoning are the most typical. For example, let us consider the Gargoyle, a creature of middling power.
Okay.
To call upon such an entity, the prospective summoner must force open a void gate.
Uh-huh.
The portal lasts but a moment and is relatively small, allowing only an imp or other lesser being to squeeze through with their physical body intact. Our more powerful gargoyle, however, is too large for that. Creating a gate big enough for him would require vast amounts of energy, far beyond the reserves of any one mortal practitioner. Instead, 'tis far more common to bring over only the entity's soul. We had a taste of that ourselves when a certain exarch dragged us to the first.
Oops.
And just as our bodies remained in our world, the Void Sense physical form is left behind in the 13th. Once at its destination, the summoned soul is granted a temporary shell to inhabit. In the gargoyle's case, a stone effigy has proven a suitable vessel.
Wait. You said that void scent must be called here deliberately by someone in the source, reeled in like a fisherman with his catch.
Yeah.
Exactly. For a being to navigate the chaos of the rift, with or without form, there must needs be a guiding agent on the other side.
When the hordes poured forth from Alag's Great Gate, it was the technologists who drew them through. Though to my knowledge, planar fissures are in essence natural passages between our world and the void, which require no such guidance to traverse. Why is only the boundary between the source and the 13th so fragile? So much so that it often tears open of its own accord.
I believe solving that mystery is key to understanding travel between the source and its reflections.
And how do you intend to get your answers?
No, the danger is too great.
Perhaps, but what some call danger, others think of as adventure.
Yup. You're right.
Were you not listening to my tale? Never mind that the means to expand the gate has been lost to the ages. Even could you force the portal wide enough, you would be greeted by an army of murderous horrors the very instant you step through.
Sounds like fun.
I assure you I was most attentive. And I agree that to go alone would be certain death.
So I'll go with somebody else.
But if I were to bring along one who has already braved the 13th and humbled the cloud of darkness, well, I imagine my chances would be much improved.
So much for taking it easier, Stola.
Since when were you one for the quiet life?
You're right.
Once again, I put my life in your ever-reliable hands.
Yeah, just don't use flow again. I can't get you back on my own this time.
That said, as much as I would like to march straight back to the Void Gate, there is the small matter of being unable to open it without the Satrap's personal authority.
Please.
As I've said before, I will grant you and yours any boon you choose to name, provided it does not endanger my people.
What if I get rid of the danger entirely for your people?
You have my word that we will take every precaution. Not a single void scent will be allowed to threaten Radzatan, assuming we manage to expand the portal in the first place.
You have a plan.
Actually, I had hoped you might help us with that. I presume the alchemists you retained supplied you with some explanation of their methodology.
That they did. House Daymir was overseeing the project.
Daymir. Ah, yes. The family associated with the great work.
I did not fully comprehend the theory, but their research began with a void scent which had slipped through the fissure. After a thorough examination, they created an arcane simulacrum possessed of similar qualities. A man-made void scent, if you will. It was apparently indispensable in their efforts to enlarge the gate.
A man-made void scent?
Yes. Being great admirers of the Archons, House Daymir submitted detailed notes to Charlene's official committee. They expected praise and accolades for their simulacrum, and were thus devastated to be informed that their work had been classified as prohibited material.
If that's true, then those notes might still be stored in a forbidden archive somewhere. Not Google, of course, since that library had yet to be built. Which leaves us with...
Back to Shallian. Raha's favorite place to sneak around.
Indeed. Numenon's restricted stacks may very well hold a copy. In which case, I say we head directly to Shallian.
Unless you anticipate needing help to reach the high shelves.
I see myself being of little use. Go on ahead. I still need to find Mirad and tell him about the Kalzal Foundation.
Okay. Any goats? What do you mean, any goats? Any goats in Final Fantasy? There are goats.
Let us be on our way as well.
That's a dragon. That's not a goat.
They are resolved to venture into the void. Do I sit idly by?
No. meet any goats. I got cats. I got cats. I got elephants, aka elves. I got dragons. I got dragons. I got bunnies. No goat, bad game. There are goats. I might have a goat. Do I have a goat in here? I have a sheep. I have a goat though. I mean, that's technically... I think it's a goat. Technically. It has hooves. It has horns. Goat-like. I have an antelope. I have a dog. A bird. Sheep. I mean, I have behemoth. There's a goat minion. Ah, it's from the newest dungeon. That's why I don't have it. That makes sense. Well, time to teleport back to Charlotte. Oh, yippee. Yeah. I put it at 1,000. So yeah. Because that would only be 20 teleports. So yeah. Oh, don't worry. I'm not just wasting Aetheryte tickets. Alright, Estella, we're here. He threatened me with a lecture when I made the joke earlier. I don't know when I'm gonna get that lecture. Or if I'm gonna get that lecture. My goodness, it's my favorite teacher. I wanna look in the restricted section. Not this time. Fissure. The restriction section for a reason. It's restricted. I have to ask for permission. It should be the permission section. I want to fight things. Time to go talk to... Time to go have parent-teacher conference. Oh. High inspecting way. Yeah. So, we want to look for a book, right? Hey, the last time it was the end of the world. Ah, okay. There he goes. Well, let's go to the annex. And now we wait. When the 20 video essay on this game? There's plenty of video essays already on this game. This is Endwalker. They've been out for a year. Or the 20-hour. Yeah, no, it's again, it's probably been out for like a year at this point. Maybe half of a year. Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Considering there is a video essay at the end of every expansion, I'm sure there is I'm sure there's at least one video essay. It might not be 20 hours, but you know, it might be 20 minutes, might be 2 hours. 20? Maybe not. Unless they're going into every single side quest, then it might be like 300 hours. But yeah. See? Next page. I need book. I need book. Book time. A lot of book. It's a lot of book.
If House Damia's notes are to be found anywhere, it will be here. Let us begin.
Time to look over every book. How do I take it to that one? I don't see a ladder. Journal. Yeah, I see why that's in the restricted section. That's not it either. Is it this one? Oh, hey. Still alive. I'm dead.
Yes, the ether signature is unmistakable. I've felt the traces of House Damia's resonance many times at the Great Work. Time to see what all the fuss was about.
Yeah, I've seen those
ranks of
things
the
before.
Void Sent, there exist entities with the power to call forth their brethren from beyond. The species known as Atomos, however, is uniquely prodigious in this regard. From its distended maw, it can expel an endless procession of void-born creatures. A talent which sorely tested the Radiant Host in its battles against these abominations. Surmising that the entity itself was acting as a void gate, we endeavored to capture a small specimen and subsequently examine its physiological structure. Our findings reveal that the Atomos had absorbed a planar fissure into its own flesh, which it could expand at will into a functioning gate.
Huh.
Upon further analysis, we identified an ethereal wave pattern emitted during this process. A pattern we were able to emulate by passing crystal-stored ether through a specially designed prism. We proceeded to embed said prism into an arcane simulacrum, thus completing what we have dubbed our artificial Atomos. How could I have been so blind to the possibilities? This species, not to mention its ability to summon void scent, has been discussed among academics for years now. Just before the advent of the 7th Umbral Calamity, we received reports of Atomos sightings from every corner of Eorzea. Surely you've at least heard the tales. And still, House Daemir went and built a mock Atomos of their very own. I'm not surprised the Archons consigned their work to a restricted archive. It was no easy task, but at last we've unearthed the volume we've been searching for. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't tempted to stay longer. See what other forbidden titles might be lurking on these shelves? Ah, but that would be abusing the very special privilege we've been granted now, wouldn't it? Better not.
What's happening? Let's just use the leave it there. Oh. Wait, still here. This is not fun. I might call it there. I might do that. I don't think we have a Saturday stream this week. Monday stream. Is that one gonna be Final Fantasy, or is that one gonna be something else? The Thursday stream might have to be delayed by a couple hours. Because I have an appointment that I can't reschedule on that day. But that one will be, that one will be with Blocky and, what's the... Helldivers. That'll be Helldivers, too. Yeah, the new update. then the Saturday stream next week, so on the 15th, we'll probably be going through the the Moonfair Festival that's coming up in Final Fantasy. I'll be doing that, and I will be doing more MSQ. So yeah.